Sodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Yamunatira Jayada Madhya Kunjavihari Jayada Madhya Kunjavihari Gopijanavallabha Girivadanari Gopijanavallabha Girivadanari Yasodanandana Prajajanarandana Yasodananda Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Vanahari Yamunatira Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jai Gora Bhakta Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jai Gora Bhakta Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gora Bhakta Jaya Dvaita Chanda Jaya Gora Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Gauranga Jaya Gauranga Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Dhira Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Dhira Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Astutarasita Sishimadi Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Astutarasita Sishimadi Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Chakra Prabhupada Ki Jai. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास गुरु की जय। प्रेम कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपाल गोपीनाथ श्याम राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। Navadu Mayapur Dham ki jai, Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai, Jamuna Mai ki jai, Ganges Mai ki jai, Tulasi Devi ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Samaveta Bhakti Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees. Glory to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga Vishnu. Padya Krishna Prithai Bhuta Shamati Bhakti Trita Shanti Namaste Krishna Prabhupada Shitana Shri Gaura Karana Shakti Bhakti Trita Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Jana Sarakaya Chakshurunvita Jena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapisam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yudapadakam Sri Gurun Vaishnavansha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakamritanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Prisabham Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sandhya Evacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Madhya Lila. chapter 7. The Lord begins his tour of South India. In his Amrit Pravaha Bhashya, Srila Bhakti Thakur summarizes the 7th chapter as follows. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order of life in the month of Magha, January, February, and went to Jagannath Puri in the month of Falguna, February, March. He saw the Dola Yatra festival during the month of Falguna, and in the month of Chaitra, he liberated Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. During the month of Vaisakha, he began to tour South India. When he proposed to travel to South India alone, Sri Nityananda Prabhu gave him a Brahmana assistant named Krishnadas. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was beginning his tour, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya gave him 4 sets of clothes and requested him to see Ramananda Rai, who were residing at that time on the bank of the river Godavari. Along with other devotees, Nityananda Prabhu accompanied the Lord to Alalanath. But today, Lord Chaitanya left them all behind and went ahead with the Brahmana Krishnadas. The Lord began chanting the mantra, Krishna, 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 He. In whatever village he went, he spent the night. Whenever a person came to see him in his shelter, the Lord employed him to preach the Krishna consciousness movement. After teaching the people of one village, the Lord proceeded to other villages to increase devotees. In this way, he finally reached Kurma Sthana. While there, he bestowed his costless mercy upon the Brahmana called Kurma and cured another Brahmana named Vasudeva, who was suffering from leprosy. After curing this Brahmana leper, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received the title Vasudeva Amrit Prada, meaning one who delivered nectar to the leper Vasudeva. Vasudeva Amrita Prada. Prada means give. To give. One who gives nectar to the leper. Yes, that is the introduction. I covered the whole of this chapter 7. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being very compassionate towards a Brahmana named Vasudeva, cured him of leprosy. He transformed him into a beautiful man, satisfied with devotional service. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the glorious Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Advaita Acharya. And all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. After delivering Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the Lord desired to go to South India to preach. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounce order during the waxing fortnight of the month of Magha. During the following month, Falguna, he went to Jagannath Puri and resided there. Krishna, sorry. Vrindavan Das Sakura. Vrindavan Das Sakura. He gave blessing at every chapter of Chaitanya Bhagavad. Every chapter, blessings. Some chapters, 2 blessings. Some 3 blessings. Kesava Kashmiri chapter, 3 blessings. 3. So he said, anyone who hears how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered Jagannath Puri will be delivered. Anyone who hears how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered Jagannath Puri will be delivered. So sweet. Very, very sweet. Everything is nectar. Nectar. And how he took sannyas, that's another wonderful thing. That's another wonderful. Keshava Bharat. He described as a lion. Keshava Bharat. He was sitting like a ferocious lion. Yes, he's a ferocious lion. He was sitting, waiting for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come for his sannyas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to meet him and begged him, that is a katwa. So he accepted to give him sannyas, but after the sannyas ceremony was completed, all ceremonies were done. What is the next thing? What is the next thing? No prasad. Prasad is for you. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Kirtan! Kirtan! That was it. What happened? Kirtan. And when the kirtan started, he did not know where his danda, Kamadelu went. He didn't know. Different direction. His guru, the same thing. Everybody was completely mad. Not only Kamadelu, even their dhoti disappeared from their body. Disappeared from their body. They were rolling on the ground. Yes. They were rolling on the ground. Nobody knows each other's identity. That was the kirtan. The kirtan went through the whole night. Yesterday we went for 2 hours. Everybody was tired. Everyone was tired. It was difficult to get up this morning. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the kirtan continued the whole night. It went into the midnight. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told them, all of you should go home. I'm going to Nilacha. Who will listen to that instruction? Who will get that instruction? Everybody was crying. Seriously, we're crying. He told his guru, please, he can go and rest. I'm going to search for my Lord. Kesava Bharati said, yes, I will go with you to search for your Lord. I will go with you. Chaitanya accepted. Okay. Your guru will be my front. I will follow you behind. Kesava Bharati in the front. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu follow behind. All amazed in kirtan. Throughout. Those who who were forbidden to go were crying. But they couldn't go. They followed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They followed him. And then they stopped somewhere. When they stopped, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pretended to take rest. When other devotees also fell asleep, he got up and left. Nobody knows where he passed. Neither himself knows where he was going. He didn't know where he was going, but he was going. But the path he took was not leading to Puri. It was not leading to Puri. So I'm going to the forest to look for my Lord. All of you should go home. But don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Yes, devotee will feel bad. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is their life and soul. Even those who were not there, when the news got back to Navadip, Advaita Acharya said, I will commit suicide. Now I'm going to do it. And if you stop me, I will do in the night when of you are sleeping. One other devotee said, from now onward, I'm going to give up everything, put only one ring. That's the origin of putting one ring. I put only one ring and sit down in the meditation until I leave the body. So putting one ring is what? Renunciation. That's renunciation. It's a sign of renunciation. This is how I will leave my body. Some other fortunate one said, Nimai was born in our village. We blasphemed him and not take advantage. Now, let us go and meet him. Let's go and meet him. Let's go and find him. We should go and meet him and take his shelter. I don't know if they went what. They said that. They said that. Then the voice came, please don't go to Jagannath Puri now. We can go later. Okay. He changed the course. So now he is going to South India. Then we're going to South India. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told him to meet with Ramananda Rai. For what? Yes, Krishna Katha. After delivering Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the Lord desired to go to South India to preach. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order during the waxing fortnight to the month of Magha. During the following month, Falguna, he went to Jagannath Puri and resided there. At the end of the month of Falguna, he witnessed the Dola Yatra ceremony, and in his usual ecstatic love of God, he chanted and danced in various ways on the occasion. During the month of Chaitra, while living at Jagannath Puri, the Lord delivered Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and at the beginning of the next month, Vaisakha, he decided to go to South India. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called all his devotees together and, holding them by the hand, humbly informed them, You are all more dear to me than my life. I can give up my life, but to give you up is difficult for me. You are all my friends, and you have properly executed the duties of friends by bringing me here to Jagannath Puri and giving me the chance to see Lord Jagannath in the temple. I now beg all of you for one bit of charity. Please, give me permission to leave for a tour of South India. I shall go to preach. I shall go to search out Vishwarupa. Please forgive me, but I want to go alone. I do not wish to take anyone with me. Until I return from Setubandha, all of you, dear friends, should remain at Jagannath Puri. Knowing everything, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was aware that Vishwarupa had already passed away. A pretense of ignorance was necessary. However, so that he could go to South India and liberate the people there. Upon hearing this message from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees became very unhappy and remained silent with swollen faces. Nityananda Prabhu then said, how is it possible for you to go alone? Who can tolerate this? Let one or two of us go with you. Otherwise, you may fall into the clutches of thieves and rogues along the way. They may be whomever you like, but 2 persons should go with you. There's a problem. What is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem?
Dancing in ecstasy.
What is the problem?
Interference. Interference in his.
You want to be in the
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can't believe on Nityananda.
Listen. Where was it? You cannot remember the problem? You are all my friends. You are all my friends. You are all more dear to me than my life. So what is the problem now? Whom will he take among all the friends? Who? All are waiting to go. So yes, all are waiting to go with him. So who will he take? And who is he going to leave behind? For what reason? What reason? That's a difficulty. Yes. But Nityananda Prabhu is soliciting. Still problem. At least take two people. Who are the person? I will support you. Well, he's very polite. Whoever may be the person, but at least take two. You can choose any two of you, any two of us. But how will others feel? Yes, they're not going to be happy because they're already very disturbed that the Lord is leaving them. So it's a very difficult thing. The Lord said, I will go alone. I will go alone. Indeed, I know all the path to the different places of pilgrimage in South India. So, I will never disturb you. I will take you to everywhere. I know all. They have done it before. How many times? How many times? How many times? One. 3. How many times you have done that? No. 2 times. Balaram, Nityananda. But you should forget. You should remember now. As Balaram, he did. Nityananda, he did. So, I know everywhere. Different places of pilgrimage in South, I know all. Just order me and I shall go with you. You never have any problem. The Lord replied, I am simply a dancer and you are the wire puller. However you pull the wires to make me dance, I shall dance in that way. After accepting the sannyas order, I decided to go to Vrindavan. But you took me instead to the house of Advaita Prabhu. Now you want to take me to South India. Who knows where you take me to? While on the way to Jagannath Puri, you broke my dande, sannyas staff. I know that all of you have great affection for me, but such things disturb my activities.
They came to help the Lord. They all came to help the Lord. How will they disturb?
All devotees came together to serve the Lord. So how can they disturb the Lord? How can they disturb the Lord? The spiritual master calls devotees to come together, right? But we don't like each other. So the Guru feels happy. We happy? When we don't like each other, there's friction. When there is friction, the Guru will feel happy. He calls us together for friction. We regularly have friction. Yesterday, I was telling devotees, whoever asks me who's their favorite, I will say it's you. So, all of you are my favorite, but you are not favorite for each other. That's friction. In-fight, out-fight gives disturbance to the heart. One who loves the Guru should not have in-fight or out-fight. If you really care. Because Sir Papa told a story of a king. They were massaging the father. Both of them were massaging the father. At the same time, they were fighting. One is holding the Guru this leg, one is holding the Guru that leg, and they are fighting. So, what will happen to the Guru? His body. That is body we are torturing. The Guru is having all of you as his favorite, and when everybody comes, they are all my favorite. They come together, they fight. It's a disturbance. We don't agree with each other. No cooperation. Give disturbance to the Guru.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Lila. The Parshads are from the book Vrindavan.
Yes.
They are Nitya.
Nitya Siddhas, yes. So what about us? So we are justified. We are justified.
We are good.
So we are useless. We are justified. Even Nitya Siddhas, they have this. What about me? We just nothing. But if somebody call you nothing, you'll not be happy. Yes? To justify our this thing, we are nothing. But if somebody calls Mr. Nothing, you are nothing, you are useless. You'll not be happy with it. So the Papa told one devotee, you are useless. He went to his ashram and started packing his things. So the Papa was informed. He said, call him. He came. So, what are you doing? I'm going because I'm useless. So yeah, you say I'm useless. So what is my value here? I'm going because I'm useless here. I'm chastising you for your own good. No, but I'm useless, Prabhupada, Gurudev, I'm useless, so I'm going. He left. Right? So, but when we want to justify our whims, I'm useless. I'm not a devotee. But if somebody says you are not a devotee, you are, yeah, you'll be angry. You'll be angry. Yes, this is duplicity. Duplicity. So when we are fighting, we should know that we are giving trouble to the Guru. He does not call us to come and fight. He calls us to come and get purified by associating with each other, learn from each other, appreciate what each one is doing in different places. We appreciate. Even the difficulties, we appreciate. Oh, your place so difficult like this, and you're still doing devotion. Oh, you are worshipable by me. Won't get encouraged. That is the idea. Calling our disciples together who can learn from each other. But you're going to get disappointed when he doesn't see that. Not learning from each other, we are having. We don't see each other with smiling face, with a sweet heart. We did a discussion last year how wonderful environment will be like when someone walks in here and everybody accepting and receiving the person with a big smile, from not cosmetic smile. Yes. Stomach laugh, not a stomach laugh, but the heart, the sweet heart. With a sweet heart. We see someone just walk here and the heart is welcoming the person. How will the person feel in that environment? This is my home. That's community we want. That's the community we want. That's Vaikuntha community, and that is what Prabhupada gave to us. But we are turning it into Kaliuga. Therefore, the Guru does not feel happy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not happy.
The disciples who are here, or they want to serve Guru very nicely.
Yes, that's nothing. That's another one.
So
most of the services you are serving is a disturbance to the Guru. Most of the services you are doing is a disturbance. It's an interference in Guru's life. Do you know he's dealing with Krishna? Do you know? Do you know if Krishna is telling your Guru to do like this and you are telling Guru to do like that? Do you know that? I'm asking.
No.
So it's a problem. We shouldn't forget this is a spiritual place. We should not forget this place is a spiritual place. Krishna tells the Guru certain things and he wants the Guru to do certain things, which is opposite. Is that service to Guru? No. Service to Guru is to listen to what he tells you to do. Most of us offer what we want to offer to Guru without considering if that is what he wants us to do for him. We impose what we want to do for Guru without checking with him what he wants. It's interference.
Sometimes we consider that what I am thinking is best.
Yes.
But the other
And what the Guru is thinking is useless. So he is Guru. Who is Guru now?
me.
Yeah.
Another thing, what my god brother or god sister are thinking, oh, it's not good for me, good mother. What I am thinking is best.
Yes.
So then the collision or disturbance.
All canister, disturbance, all canister mentality, all disturbances. The Guru should be asked how we should serve him. Let him tell us. We should ask, what service can I do? Let him tell. Not imposing. I want to cook for Guru. But did he ask you for food? I'm asking, did he ask you for food? The Guru said, can you come and clean? No, Guru, I want to cook for you. Can you go and clean this? I just want to cook. And you must eat my food. You must eat it. The Guru asked you for food? Huh? Guru is only for eating? It's a disturbance. It's a disturbance. I want to go to Vrindavan, you took me to Santiago. On the way to Jagannath, you broke my danda and threw it away. When I asked you, say, if you like, chastise me. If you don't like, then what? A danda broke, both of you were in ecstasy, we fall on the day. It broke and I threw it away. Just a stick. If you don't accept the truth and talk, punish me, no problem. That's what you told me. So now you want to take me to South India. I don't know the next thing they're going to do. Maybe you take me to where? So please, let me go alone peacefully, so I can do as it pleases me. No imposition. No one here feels being imposed upon. But we do that to Guru. It's wrong. Fighting each other is not pleasing to Guru. Keeping faces for each other is not pleasing. Not treating each other well is not pleasing to Guru. He's disturbed. He's feeling pain when this is going on. He feels pain. He's feeling pain. He's feeling the pain. And in pushing always upon him what we want to do is not right. It's not right. A servant take order from the master, not imposing on the master what we want to do. That's not a formula. For years we have been saying Bhakti has formula. For years we've been saying this. Bhakti has formula, and if we don't follow the formula, we'll not succeed. Just like in mathematics or whatever, you don't follow formula, you will not get it. The same way, Bhakti has formula. Until we follow the formula of Bhakti, then we succeed. Equation cannot be balanced without the formula. Right? To have equation balanced, the formula has to be followed. Is it not? So when Guru calls us together, he wants to see how we will deal with each other. He's watching to see. And that is our examination. That's our examination. Everyone who comes together is an examination. He's watching to see how we relate with each other. Every day he's watching, he's seeing how we relate with each other. That is how he is marking everyone. Everyone. One is passing the exam by behaving nicely, considering this is a chance for me to learn how to appreciate what is available. Let me do service for everyone and get purified. They will get the mercy.
Most of time what happened with us? Okay, the service is given to him, so why should I interfere in his service? Let him to do. If he forget, let him do. Just let him be just.
Kanista. That is Kanista. Kanista does not know how to behave. He doesn't understand properly. Okay, this one is giving the service. Let me pray he should not do it nicely. Let him forget. If I forget, I'll go and report him to Guru. She'll be chastised. Chastisement is love. Chastisement is love, not hatred. A neophyte person sees chastisement as hatred, as neophytes. A responsible person knows chastisement is the love a spiritual master has for me. So it is accepted wholeheartedly because this is for my purification. Right? Yes. We should understand these things. Let us understand these things. Jagadananda wants me to enjoy bodily sense gratification. And out of fear, I do whatever he tells me. Jagadananda Pandit is Satyabhama. So, Krishna's queen in Dwarka. So he made a costly, very nice, high quality oil to massage Janamababu. I'm a sannyasi, don't keep this. I'm a sannyasi. How do you expect me to do this? Broke it. Why cannot you see it? I spend a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of risk to get this. With my heart, I want you to enjoy it. Yes, but is that necessary for me? Is that necessary for me? Then he won't talk to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He will not talk. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has to go and beg him. can you cook something for me today? He became happy and he cooked. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, in anger, your food is so delicious. How will it be if you are a cook in happiness? How will your food be? Just see how in anger you cook this. Just see, this is nectar. I want to eat when you're happy. Let me see the difference. So this pastime was going on like that. If I sometimes do something against his desire, out of anger, he will not talk to me for 3 days. Being a sannyasi, I have a duty to lie down on the ground and to take a bath 3 times a day, even during the winter. But Mukunda becomes very unhappy when he sees my severe austerities. Of course, Mukunda does not say anything, but I know that he is very unhappy within. And upon seeing him unhappy, I become twice as unhappy. Although I am in the renounced order of life, and Damodara is a brahmachari, he still keeps a stick in his hand just to educate me. According to Damodara, I'm still in your fight as far as social etiquette is concerned. Therefore, he does not like my independent nature. Damodara Pandit and others are more advanced in receiving the mercy of Lord Krishna. Therefore, they are independent of public opinion. As such, they want me to enjoy sense gratification, even though it be unethical. But since I'm a poor sannyasi, I cannot abandon the duties of the renounced order, and therefore I follow them strictly. Prabhupada said, a brahmachari is supposed to assist a sannyasi. Therefore, a brahmachari should not try to instruct a sannyasi. That is the etiquette. Brahmachari should not instruct a sannyasi. But it's happening. It is happening. The servant is instructing the master. Instead of the master instructing the servant instructing the master. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is what I want to see you do. That is the etiquette. Consequently, Damodara should not have advised Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of his duty. But he is doing that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Questions? Hare Krishna.
The other day in the class, you were explaining.
In there?
Ishapanishad class.
Yes.
You were explaining how from engaged devotees, we should maintain psychological space. So, and then you said that when we see devotees, we should be smiling from the heart. So, can this go together, both of them?
What is the contradiction?
Like we can
We are maintaining the psychological space also, but say natural necessity.
That is wrong. You don't understand what is psychological space at that place. One day Prabhupada was speaking about gravity as qualified devotee. So Prabhupada said, what is that? I'm trying to be grave. I said, my friend, that is not gravity. Gravity does not need to become tense and tense everybody in the environment. Gravity is the development of the heart. That's maturity. Have to be equal to every situation. That is gravity. And not being pushed here and there. That is gravity, not becoming tense. What is that? I'm grave. I'm grave. There's no gravity. So we should not look at everybody and start keeping this is envious. How do you know he's an envious person? Until you relate with the person before you know this is an envious person. If somebody just walked down to your house, how will you know he's an envious man? He's coming to your house. You receive the person nicely. That's the culture we should have. We should be happy to see devotees coming. When someone is misbehaving, that's a different thing. And we should not do that to everybody. I'm keeping psychological space now. That is not it. Should be happy with devotees. If someone is envying you, then you can show that. Everyone here is envious of you. Everyone. So why are you keeping psychological space with all of us? So you deprive yourself about the cake which is there now. I'm going to distribute now. So if you keep psychological space, I will enjoy the cake. I will not give you, I will see that this person doesn't like. Right? Delicious thing is just good. So you should know how to apply psychological space. First of all, we should not keep that. That shouldn't be the focus. We should accept everybody nicely, treat everybody nicely. Srivas Pandit, when a devotee joins, he says, Jai, our family is increasing. If he's happy, our family is increasing. That's the mood we should have. Not that someone can, this person he can. The prasada is going to reduce one plate. Why is he coming? That is wrong. That is wrong. He's coming now, he's going to come and look at my service. Maybe the Guru will not give me the service again, you give it to him. Right. Let me make sure he doesn't stay here. Prabhu, how long you want to stay here? How long you want to stay with us? That is not psychological space. That is not good. We shouldn't do like that. We should be happy to see devotees. Yeah, it's someone, after some time when you stay together and you see the person's behavior is nasty, then you can do that. You can do that. Not everybody. For those who are envious. Yes, you can say in Kali Yuga everybody is envious. But some of us, our envy is not so gross. Right? Some is still gentle. You can handle that. Yes. Even those who are, their envy is too gross, still you have to deal with them friendly. But space. Right? Makes sense? It's on, no? It's on. It's full. It's full. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, as you said, chastisement is a form of love, not for hatred. But Maharaj, as we can see that due to this chastisement, many disciples and devotees are leaving ISKCON and just leaving this movement. So Maharaj, how we can convince them that this is for their welfare, not to let down?
So someone is chastised and they leave the movement. That is, a person is making offenses. If a person is making offenses, then he will not stay. It's not the chastisement. Chastisement is just the instrument. The cause of the person's living is offenses you're making. You just want to hang it on being chastised. One who is not making offenses cannot give up this practice, this movement. It's offenses.
When Sarvabhauma said that when he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was liberated. When he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was liberated. So I cannot understand. Liberation is to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or it's the relation that they got?
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya got the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to his house and stayed with him, that was his fortune. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he arranged everything perfectly. By the time he was arriving, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also was there. And because he's the director there, so he has authority. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Jagannath Puri because of him, Prataparudra Maharaj, and Ramananda, three persons. So he arranged for Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to be there, so that the drama can be completed. So when he arrived and seeing Lord Jagannath, he wanted to embrace him. He was running to embrace him, but ecstasy did not allow him to reach there. So he fell down. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw him. The guards who are not devotees, they wanted to beat him. This is nonsense. But the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya stopped them. Because he's the manager, he's the leader, so he knows. He stopped them. And they examined Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very carefully. He could see that this is not ordinary. First of all, look at his beauty. Extreme. Look at his beauty. A conditioned soul cannot have this beauty. He saw that. Then he saw the level of his ecstasy. He could sense that. Then he tested the Lord by putting a cotton swab on his nose. It was moving slightly. Some air is passing. So okay, he's not dead. This is Mahabhav Chintamani. He saw that. So he told the guards, take him to my home. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house is within the palace. Now the palace is separated now, but within the palace. Even his samadhi also is within the palace. But now the samadhi is different. Even the palace is different. And his house is different. So he told you, take him to my house. They took him the way soldier ant carry load. This one take and he give to another person, give to another person. They were in a queue. So that's how Chaitanya will pass from one hand to another hand to another hand until he get to his house. So he put him down, examine it carefully, so he know this one is Mahapurusha. All the symptoms is there. So that is his fortune. Of that devotees, they came, they were looking in anxiety. Then they got the news. So they all went there. When they came to meet the Lord, they know the medicine to work it, to bring him back. a big kirtan. Then the Lord came back. And so what happened? What happened? I wanted to go and embrace the Lord, but after that I didn't know what happened. What happened? Everybody kept quiet. Lieutenant Prabhu said, yes, you were in ecstasy. And fortunately, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya brought you here. So Temple turn and look at, oh, yeah, Pandit, you're here. So thank you very much for saving my life. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya ordered for large quantity of prasad, varieties of prasada. You don't get it when you start describing those, you don't get those things. Varieties of prasada. Chaitanya will look at all the prasada. Yeah, all of you can take all these wonderful things. Just give me some vegetables. Mahaprabhu said, yes, no problem. No problem. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, no problem, just wait. He served the Lord everything. Everything. So in this way, all the devotees had a wonderful feast. And then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, other devotees, they came straight, they didn't have the darshan of Jagannath. When they got, were advised to take it, see, we are afraid to take you. We are afraid. If people behave the way your master behaved, it will be very difficult for us. If not because of the Jagannath mercy, who knows what would have happened? We would have died before Jagannath here. So Nityananda, what duty they allowed, they said, don't worry, we'll behave properly. Don't worry, we'll behave properly. So you take us, we'll follow you. We'll not go, we'll follow you. Say, yes. So they took them there to have darshan of Jagannath. Then they came back. Before the deliverance took place. After 7 days. 7 days. Shri Chaitanya Chaitamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gauri Premanande, all glorious assembled.
Hare Krishna.